So last week, one of my very favorite games put together a very, very cool DLC pack, and that is Assetto Corsa's Dream Pack #1, and oh my god, it's really cool. I'm currently working on a review for it that should be coming out next week. I still have some cars to investigate and some tracks to investigate. If you don't know what the Dream Pack is for Assetto Corsa, basically it's the first DLC pack for Assetto Corsa. It currently costs $15, I think, on Steam. I'll include a link down below if you want to check it out for yourself, or if you're on the fence about it, wait until my review for next week. That should be pretty good. But anyways, this current pack includes 10 cars. One of those cars is this yellow McLaren P1 that I'm currently driving, and 5 different versions of the Nürburgring. I think there's 3 different versions of the ring itself, an endurance version, a tourist version, and a race version. And then there's also 2 different versions of the Grand Prix circuit, which is basically a long version and a short version. So I still have to investigate some of that stuff, but I must say, from what I've seen so far, very, very cool stuff. Anyways, I thought it'd be fun today to compare what is my favorite racing simulator on a PC, Assetto Corsa, and compare it to what is my favorite racing simulator on a console, Forza 5. Some people don't call it a simulator, but we won't get into that. We won't get into that. But anyways, both tracks, both Nürburgrings in both of the games, have supposedly been laser scanned. Therefore, they should be 100% accurate. Same goes with the cars. Both cars should be 100% the same. However, that's what you would expect. And they're not. They're not even close. I don't know why, but for one of the major differences I found is that I can't really drive in Forza 5 anymore. It's sort of not an issue with the game or anything, but I can't really drive in it. To record this video, I wanted to get a clean-ish lap of the cars of the Nürburgring in these McLarens, and it took me around 10 times or so to get a clean lap in Forza 5. I don't really know why. I've been playing Forza for years, and it took me that many tries. And in Assetto Corsa, it took me 1. I don't really know why that is, but I thought it was worth mentioning, so that's a thing. I can drive in Assetto Corsa, but not Forza 5, apparently. Also, another issue another difference that I found is that the track in Assetto Corsa, I don't know if you could tell, a lot of the interior shots right here, the car's very, very bouncy a lot of the time. Very, very bouncy in Assetto Corsa. And in Forza 5, you don't really get that. I don't know either if A, the track has been smoothed out, or if the car itself has like softer suspension to sort of absorb those bumps a little bit more. I don't know, but I thought it was worth mentioning again. I just found that little difference, and I thought it was kind of interesting. I also had another interesting thing happen. 2 different games, 2 different cars, or 2 essentially same cars, took that corner, crashed in Assetto Corsa. I know I'm not the best driver. Then in Forza 5, same corner, crashed. I don't understand that either. I don't understand. I just found that interesting. But yeah, for whatever reason, I can't drive in Forza 5 anymore. Just sort of see what I mean by the end of the video. I cut out the big crash I had on the straight. You'd think a straight would be easy enough to drive on. Nope. Not for me. I had some issues. I had such a big issue, in fact. I exploded my front windshield and had to drive in 3rd person for like the last 50% or so of the lap, which went well. I also did some drifting, which wasn't the best. I wasn't comparing lap times or anything because you'll sort of see a difference that I sort of noticed. Another difference between the 2 games is the scenery itself, is the track, everything other than the track, all the things on the side. In Forza 5, I'm very adjusted to Forza 5. I've been playing this game for years, and the Nürburgring's pretty much, for the most part, always been the same. I've spent so many hours in Forza 5 on the Nürburgring. I've sort of become so adjusted to it. I know all the corners based on the scenery and everything like that. And in Assetto Corsa, it's a little different. I must say, the scenery in Forza 5 has sort of been made to look sort of fancier with the way the light bounces and things like that. And it sort of gives the game a better look, in air quotes. I don't really know. I love the look of Assetto Corsa, but for whatever reason, in Forza 5, it just looks sort of better? I don't know. It just looks sort of more vibrant. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I found they're both really good. Assetto Corsa can actually run at 4K, so you could say that has better graphics. I don't really know. I'm not going to get into that. But I must say, the scenery in both the cars and both the tracks are very, very good. I'm just having some fun. Anyways, there's another crash in my McLaren. That went well. Here's the biggest difference between the 2 tracks, though. As I'm coming around one of the final corners, this is Forza 5, coming around the final corner, and you can sort of see me cut to wow, Assetto Corsa. I'm not really good at commentating anymore. I haven't done it for a week. I've been in the UK for a long time. Anyways, there's Assetto Corsa, and on the straight, I noticed a slight difference. So, like I said, I've been playing Forza 5 for a long time. I'm used to the straight being a straight. In Assetto Corsa, it's not. there's sort of some things in the way. I sort of see a braking line out there in the distance. There's a reason that's there. Yep. I got stuck, so that's the thing. Anyways, guys, basic review. Not really a review, just sort of comparison. You guys can sort of make up your own mind which one looks better and things like that. I will see you guys in the next one.